gadget number 2, and that is BirdDog CLOUD. So that is completely new, and that was released here at IBC this year, right?
Yeah, that's right. We unveiled Cloud at during IBC this year, and were inundated doing demonstrations for it for the whole time of the show, which was brilliant, but also hard work.
Exactly. And,
Cloud
maybe you can talk us a little
yeah.
bit through this.
Yeah, absolutely. So NDI is obviously designed to work over a local network. So if you have all your cameras and your TriCaster, your PTZ cameras on a local network, that's brilliant because you can find everything's there. But we sort of thought, well, what happens then actually if you have a studio in London that wants to connect to a studio in New York or Oslo or Melbourne or somewhere else? We can't actually do that at the moment. So this is where Cloud came from. So we take information or an NDI stream from, say, a studio in London, and we then rewrap the NDI signal into an SRT pipe. So SRT was developed by a company called Haivision, and SRT stands for Secure Reliable Transport. So it's a way of encrypting and sending video over a public internet with minimal latency, but still maintaining a very good quality. So with Cloud, we can literally send a studio feed from London to Moscow or to New York. We can then have multi-viewing in another location. It also gives us the ability then to have non-traditional NDI points as well. So we can do RTMP and we can do WebRTC as well. So WebRTC, obviously working with an iPad in another location as an endpoint that we could be streaming to.
Can you tell us a little bit about this multi-viewing?
Yeah, absolutely. Literally with the multi-view, if you have multiple cameras in, say, your studio in London, you can then, with the multi-viewer module, decide which of those camera feeds you then want to push out over your network. And then say Tokyo, as we have here, can then log in and receive those camera feeds in the studio so they can then have a look and see what's going on with all of the cameras.
Perfect. And all this also you can you talked a little bit about the ultra low latency, and you also have the PTZ control and other things.
Yeah, absolutely. Within all of the BirdDog products, we have tally and comms compatibility, and we also do PTZ control as well. And that then follows with Cloud. We can send all of that information within the SRT stream as well. Latency does depend on the internet connection that you have, but in testing between our office in Oslo and our office in Melbourne, we were getting between 500 milliseconds to a second delay.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very good.
So when you talk about the cloud, you're not dependent on anything like Sierra have their cloud solution, where you have to have a virtual machine inside the cloud and you can activate all the modules. So you can just connect directly to each other through the cloud solution. You don't need anything virtual in the cloud or anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we don't have any virtual machines sitting in the sky, sitting around. All you would need on your endpoints is a small PC, a NUC, just to be able to see the feeds and then share and do whatever you needed to do with them. So machine spec depends on how many streams you're trying to receive, but something around an i7 with 16 16 gig of RAM is sort of perfectly good for 2 or 3 streams. What we can also do is we can actually vary bit rate as well, so we can go between 5 and 40 megabits on the streams as well.
Okay. We have a question coming in for how do you see the cloud working with the upcoming vMix 2.3 or no, version 23, sorry. Also with the SRT and the new protocol embedded.
We're looking into that at the moment, and we have a couple of copies of vMix as well, because we know the guys over at vMix very well. So the honest answer to that is we're not sure at the moment. Cloud's still very good for us, and we are still answering a lot of questions about it on a daily basis. So we'll come to that once we've had a chance to look at the vMix stuff properly.
Okay, I have another question. What is the price structure for the cloud solution?
Yes, so Cloud is actually a module-based system. So we have a number of modules. So we have Encore, Multi-View, Alpha, Record, and WebRTC. So people can purchase any of the modules on a monthly basis. So if somebody had a production coming up and they know for a few weeks they needed it, they could just pay for the modules that they required for the month. Or you can do a yearly subscription as well if it's something that you're going to be using over a prolonged period. And that can all be purchased and bought via the BirdDog website.
Okay, I got a slide here with the interface. Maybe you can talk us a little bit through it.
Yes, absolutely. So this is basically our matrix. So all of the green crosses represent a point where there is an NDI feed. The green sort of block squares with the sort of chain link in the middle of the NDI sources that system is actually connected to at the moment. So anybody on the system, say XPS Home, could link to any of the sources.
And then
at the bottom as well.
Yeah.
Yep. And at the bottom, I was just going to say, we also have the stats as well. So you can see your receiver and your transmitter. You can see your packet loss. You can see the bit rate, congestion. And you can also see the delay and the path using as well. So you've got a lot of information in there to be able to look at and adjust.
Okay. Do you have any systems running right now anywhere?
Let me think. We have a demo unit that I can connect to in Oslo at the moment. We have customers that are already using this, and we're talking to some customers, some large corporate customers and broadcasters about it at the moment as well.
All right.
Okay. And I do have another question to you from Kim Gjelstad. Ask it, can you use your cloud solution inside a global van with no internet connection?
You do unfortunately need an internet connection. It does rely on some form of connection.
So
whether it's Wi-Fi,
you're not able to make a locally machine. This is which is connection point inside the van. Let's say it was inside the military.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So you can use it without internet connection on a locally van, like the military. Yes. Or okay.
Okay. But it's going to be exciting. It's a new product, so of course it's it has to be tested out and about, and it's going to be exciting to see some new kind of production forms, maybe.
Yeah, definitely it is in the future. So if it gets stable, that's it.
Yeah,
that's the way you're going to communicate on.
Yeah,
when you're talking so much about remote productions today, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. If there is anybody that would actually like to trial Cloud, then if they would like to visit our website, there's a small form to fill in, and it will give you access to a trial version of Cloud, which includes all of the modules except WebRTC.
And we already got your link beneath you, bird/dog.tv. I guess that is the right address to your homepage.
Yeah.
It is indeed, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.